My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Do you see? Even the apostle understood that the adversary was not simply an outlaw roaming free. He was an instrument God permitted, a thorn allowed to remain, not to destroy Paul, but to humble him, to refine him, to prove that divine strength is revealed in human weakness. This is the shocking twist Ethiopia preserves. Lucifer is not presented as God's equal or his opposite. He is not the dark half of a cosmic balance. He is a servant against his own will, an examiner whose every move still lies within the boundaries of divine sovereignty. His rebellion is real, his malice undeniable, but his role is paradoxical. In trying to destroy, he ends up revealing. In seeking to corrupt, he ends up exposing. In attempting to sift humanity, he ends up proving who truly belongs to God. This changes everything. Because in the Western imagination, the devil is the great rival and almost co-equal power battling heaven. But in the Ethiopian vision, he is chained, restrained, tolerated for a purpose. His role is less dramatic revolt and more subtle trial. His danger lies not only in open rebellion, but in the quiet accusation, the whisper of doubt, the pressure that unmasks the authenticity of our devotion. Imagine a furnace refining gold. The fire is not friendly, but it is necessary. Without the blaze, the impurities remain hidden. Without the heat, the gold is never purified. Ethiopia's texts present Lucifer in a similar way, not as the fire himself, but as the hand that stirs it, the shadow that provokes the test. He is the thorn, the furnace, the storm that reveals whether the house was built on sand or on rock. This vision also forces us to rethink spiritual warfare. It is not a battle between two equal powers locked in endless struggle. It is a courtroom, a trial where the tester is allowed to question but never to rule. The devil can accuse, but he cannot decide. He can tempt, but he cannot compel. He can press, but he cannot prevail where faith holds firm. His power is real, but it is borrowed, temporary, and always subject to the judge who sits on the throne. The role of the devil may be less about rebellion than about revelation. He reveals the cracks in our faith. He exposes the idols we hide. He forces us to choose whether our devotion is convenience or conviction. He is the shadow that makes the light more visible. He is the pressure that makes endurance possible. Does this make him less dangerous? Not at all. In some ways, it makes him more dangerous. Because open enemies are easy to fight, but subtle examiners are harder to resist. His power lies not in horns and fire, but in questions. Did God really say? His danger lies not in brute force, but in cunning, turning tests into temptations, trials into excuses, pain into bitterness. And yet Ethiopia's vision carries hope, because if the tester is allowed, then the test itself is not meaningless. Every temptation resisted, every trial endured, every thorn borne with faith becomes proof that grace is real and victory is possible. The accuser's voice may be